make sense. Come on, make it, baby. Make it make sense. Come on, make it.
What's good, y'all? Let's Make Sense of It podcast. We are back for another week, and like we always say,
The truth you don't want to hear, but you definitely need it.
you definitely need to hear it. Like always, follow us on Instagram at Let's Make Sense of It _ Let's Make Sense of It _ YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube. Let's Make Sense of It podcast, and make sure you subscribe in any of your listening platforms: Apple, Spotify, iHeart, all of that good stuff. Now, this week we have a special guest in the building. Licensed relationship and sex coach. It's different. It's different. She also has a podcast called Hill Sis Hill. Introducing Kiara. Welcome. Hold on. Let me do it right. Oh wait. Wrong one. My bad. It's cool. Whatever. It's there. Like what, yo? There we go. There it is. Introduce you correctly. So, first of all, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to come kick it with us.
No problem. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. So first, let's break down what exactly a licensed relationship and sex coach is. Let's start there.
Very much so. So, licensed relationship and sex coach. It's not like. It's like a therapist, but it's more so, it's just coaching you on for whatever you want your determined outcome to be. Mm-hmm. So let's say I want to work on, I don't know, leaving a relationship.
All right.
It's going to give you the proper tools and steps necessary to move forward with that. But it's not going to but if you're struggling with anxiety or depression or something like that, mm-hmm. I'm not certified to help you with that. But I can definitely recommend you to a therapist.
All right. So what made you want to get into this particular field, I guess I would say?
I don't know. I just have a calling to help people and help people reach their goals and help people to just overall better themselves and manifest. Know that you can manifest any... Can I curse?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. Know that you can manifest any fucking thing you want out of life.
There we go.
And just helping people with that. Sometimes people vision is cloudy and they need a little assistance to help them along the way. That's true.
So what does that actually fall under? Schooling wise, how did you go about that?
It's classes.
Oh, it's classes for it?
Yeah, it's just classes.
Okay.
You could take classes at Accelerated College. You could take online classes. I took online classes.
Okay.
And it's really just classes, and at the end of it, you take a test. I had to take 2 separate courses, one for sex and one for life and relationship coaching. So you just take the classes. The class is about 12 weeks long, and then you take the test, and that's it. 12
weeks long. All right. That's different. So, I'm guessing you've put these skills to use. So what's been some of the craziest things you've probably heard when it comes to what you do?
I've heard all types of shit. I don't know. I've heard all types of stuff. I really have.
What you think was one of the craziest scenarios that you walked out of there was like, wow?
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I've heard a lot of different crazy scenarios. Just nothing really too crazy, your normal everyday relationship shit. Mm-hmm. More so people, when they talk to me and contact me, it mostly be about relationships. It be about sex, but the sex kind of falls under the relationships. Mm-hmm. So it's just normal relationship shit that we all go through. Cheating, insecurities, communication, that type of stuff. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
All right. What do you think some of the best advice you have given out? Put on the spot.
Yeah, that's on the spot. I would say just follow your fucking instincts. Just being your authentic self, following your instincts. And that's really it.
Just follow your instinct. Just
Follow your instincts, your gut feeling, especially women's.
follow the instinct.
Follow your instincts, your gut feeling, and do what makes you happy, no matter what that is. No matter, if you have to jeopardize some shit to make yourself happy, it'll be worth it.
Right. Now, with the Hill Sis Hill podcast, did you start that before or after you became?
After.
So you did it after. So it kind of was, I'm guessing it was an easy transition.
Yes. It was an easy transition, and people love the podcast. I more so talk about like real life shit that we go through, like I said, insecurities. I talk about relationships. Everything is not always about relationships. I just had an episode 3 weeks ago, and it was Girl Get Up, and it was dedicated to women. So mostly my podcast is really dedicated to the women. I did make an episode for the men. It was called Hill Brother Hill, and it was just speaking to y'all. But yeah, it's mostly for the women, helping, and it's not all about relationships. It's dealing with that inner critic voice that we deal with on a daily basis to help us overcome that.
Now, you have a question? Yeah, all right. Now let me ask you this. All right, so with the Hill Sis Hill podcast, you said you been getting a lot of good feedback and everything. Let me put it this way. Did you ever get like a comment or a specific person tell you something and you was like, wow, I didn't realize my voice was that powerful? Not yet. Not yet. How many episodes in are you?
I'm about 9.
9 in. Nine. So we about around the same.
I'm about 9 in.
All right, it'll get there. Don't worry. It's going to get there. Now, I seen one of your quotes. I do my research. So
you've been doing some research.
I do the research. So one of the quotes I seen, it said, "If the sex was that good, it would make you better, not crazy."
Ooh, I just posted it.
If it makes you react crazy or insecure, it probably has 1 or 2 other women attached to it. You're impulsive and emotional because you're taking on multiple soul ties and unknown energies. Now, explain. Break that down.
So basically, I just posted that. So basically, that's just okay. So when you have sex with a man, you are supposed to take away from the experience of. Now, normally we talking about people you date, and we talking about people you're in a relationship with or your husband. This is not really dedicated for the one night stands, but after that exchange between energies between the two of you, you're supposed to walk away from it feeling in love, feeling excited, feeling super motivated. Like you're just supposed to have all positive feelings. And if afterwards every time you have sex with this person, you're dealing with insecurities within yourself, you sitting there questioning what he doing, trying to figure it all out, shit just ain't adding up. He doesn't just make you feel good about yourself after you have that exchange of energy. And that's just basically what that is. 9 times out of 10. And also, let me put this out there. I have a bad way of explaining things.
All right.
So you ever have sex, not you. You ever have sex with a man and let's say you in a relationship, you having sex with this man, and you dealing with a lot of insecurities throughout the relationship. And prior to the relationship, you never dealt with any of these insecurities about yourself. You were very sure of yourself. So after you have sex with him, you are now exchanging his energy inside of you. If I'm explaining it correctly.
I get what you're saying.
So now you taking away from that experience a bunch of insecurities, you doubting yourself, you questioning the situation that you in, and that was a transfer from his fucking negative ass energy because he don't got his shit together or his shit in order, or he telling you lies within the relationship.
My camera guy over there looking like,
or within the dating experience that y'all having, and he's lying to all these women, so all that energy is just mixing in one when y'all having sex.
Yeah, it can take you from a very happy person, from a happy-go-lucky person to somebody that's very optimistic.
Yes.
And then having sex with this guy, and it can just be one time.
Yeah.
It can be that first time. And after that, now you down, you depressed a lot. Your mood swings is out of this world. Why he acting funny?
Like
now you
that?
like you don't trust him. Now you questioning, like you second guessing everything he's saying to you.
So it's a lot of energies being transferred there. Is pretty much is what you're saying here.
Definite energy exchange with sex. I really need people to know that. I really do.
If you don't realize it, that's ridiculous.
After you have sex with a man, you're supposed to feel like,
I need a snack and I'm tired.
yeah, like you supposed to feel real excited, real just, you know.
Listen, sometimes chicks might give off some of those negative energies too, though.
You are absolutely
You know what I'm saying?
correct.
Sometimes it ain't always one side of here with the guy just giving off the negative energy. Some
no,
chicks,
it is not.
some chicks got a lot of, you know what I'm
And they
saying?
ain't ever gonna sit there and wonder. He's gonna be like, the first thing he gonna say out of his mouth is, "Man, I ain't never letting that pussy go. That shit too good." But in all reality, it might be good, or that bitch she done released some shit on your
But
ass.
it comes with a lot of baggage also. It comes with a lot of baggage. And I definitely do believe that women can root men into doing things and
Very much so.
sticking around. And
Then we just
all
had
that.
this conversation. We just said that it's like a chick can listen. Niggas be ready to kill somebody over a chick, yo, and it be
If he acting crazy before you give him anything,
and
you
then
can only kiss this nigga, and then you give
Also with making dinner. That's a big one.
really.
Making dinner. When a woman cooks, her energy is spelled into her food. So
I never heard that one before. That's different.
If you in a relationship, say you have an argument with your wife or your girlfriend, and she in the kitchen cooking mad as shit, the food is not going to come out that good because her energy, negative energy from the argument is pouring into the food.
The food still tastes good to me. The food still tastes good to me. Now, all right. So I'm guessing you're big on energies, right?
I'm very
big on
energy.
energies. Where did that come from? What did you have an experience where it was like there was a lot of negative energies coming your way, bad relationships, like?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I had to do a little soul search and manifestation. And I got into chakras and energy and clearing your energy field. I have energy candles in my house that I light.
Energy candles.
Energy
Really?
candles, yes.
Is that like equivalent to sage? Like what's the
I
energy?
have sage too.
Oh, you
I
got
have
everything.
Palo Santo sticks. I have everything. Like I'm
You speaking
serious.
foreign? She said Palo Santo. I don't even know what that is.
I have also oils. I have everything.
You got everything. Now, all right. So we're gonna stay on that. So when it comes to dating, are guys scared away? Are guys a little scared away by you?
Oh.
Like when you break out the, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, this is my energy candle. They might think you on some Erykah Badu.
Dating,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be honest with you. I have not been out here dating.
No?
No, I have.
It must be a
not.
lot of bad energies around.
I have not been out here dating. Nope, I do not know what the dating scene like is personally for me, but I
Right.
definitely hear stories from my girlfriends, and I hear it is not too good.
No? Is that intentionally not dating, or is it that just you don't want to share your energy with nobody else right now?
I don't want to share my energy with nobody else right now. My energy is so fucking sacred to me right now.
That's heavy. That's
Yes.
heavy. Not too many, because not too people. Sometimes females specifically, they say that, like, I'm trying to protect my energy. People in general say that I'm trying to protect my energy, and then they going back to the ain't shit motherfucker
Child.
that's keep giving them the negative
Yes.
energy, and they keep
Yes.
wondering why their energies are that way. Like they'll
Yes.
fuck with them for 2 weeks, and then go back to I'm trying to get my energy
Yes.
right, and then fuck with them for another week. It's just a rotation. You can't figure out why you can't get yourself together.
I've had too many bad experiences with energy exchange. My energy is too sacred right now. Way too sacred.
Do you believe in soul ties?
Yes, I do.
Big on soul ties?
Yes, I am. Yes, I believe in all of that. Yeah.
Soul ties, unknown energies. Now you had another one. It said the most dangerous thing a woman can do is love herself.
Yes, that is the most dangerous thing that a woman can
Why
do.
is that?
At times, also, I feel like men are intimidated with women that love themselves.
Really?
Yes. Because
Why
now
is
you
that?
know you have to rise above the occasion to fit in her little bubble with her. And a lot of the times, men don't be ready for that shit. It be a bunch of bullshit. Because now you know you really got to bring your A game with this person, as opposed to a woman who is... you could tell a woman that does not love themselves because they're going to accept certain shit from you that they should not be accepting. They're going to be in situations and environments that they shouldn't be in. A woman that loves themselves, you can feel their energy when they walk into a room.
I mean, can't you say the same thing about a guy that loves himself too?
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of slant. It's kind of slanted here.
I don't want to be so biased.
No,
But
speak your truth.
I don't want to be so biased, but I'm all for the women movement because I just need all of us. If we all on the same page and loving ourselves and manifesting the shit that we want and focusing on ourselves and leveling up, then that'll make y'all fall right in line to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
That is very much true. I think sometimes females don't realize how much power they have because, like I said, they come across some guys that kind of not control them, but they're the control their narrative pretty much of what a female should do, how a guy should act, stuff like that. So not all females are in that space. Like you're in that space right now. Some females just do it for the social media. So I'm saging the house, and then 2 minutes later you brought the nigga back in that you was saging you was saging the house from.
No, yeah, I definitely don't want to make it one-sided, but I feel like it should start with y'all. But I don't think y'all are equipped to do it right now in today's society. So I feel like for right now, it's gonna start with us.
Now, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Because I feel like somewhere along the line, the female kind of. No, I shouldn't say that because I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't.
I'm trying to see what he's going through.
No. Y'all not about to be on me.
Such and such.
Nope, y'all not about to be on me for that one.
Whose fault is it that a man can't find himself in this world today?
It's that man. I mean, anybody who can't find himself in that world is that man. But it's also probably was a female behind him that was encouraged.
And don't just put it a female. You was dating. It could have been a mother.
It could have been a mother. Could have been a family member. It could have been anybody in his particular corner that's put him in that particular mindset or way of thinking.
It is all our responsibilities. We all have dealt with generational traumas from previous relationships, shit that we have been through. It is all our duties to go to therapy, go to counseling, and do what you need to do to heal your shit. But most people don't recognize that they got a lot of baggage with them.
That's the key. Recognizing they have baggage. Because some people you can't tell them anything. Some people they're just good. Like you ever have a client like that, like where you got two people or a couple, and then the one person just like, oh no, I'm this, and you try to break it down to them.
I call that narcissism.
It's probably like, has it been a lot of couples that walked in there and was like, why you bring me here? Or do they walk out happy like I needed this?
No. No. I feel like everybody needs the counseling and just talking through their shit and just getting a little bit of motivation. Even if, like, I know some men are not really okay with going to therapy, going to counseling, seeing a psychiatrist or whatever you need to do. But even if you sit there, like, popping somebody's podcast, that's healing. Even if you go on YouTube and watch motivational videos about different things you're going through, that's healing. Reading books, that's healing. So at least just start there, and then maybe you can work your way up into getting into somebody's office or being on the phone with a counselor or whatever.
Right. Now, let me ask y'all opinion on this quote. It say, in most cases, when a man earns money, he dreams of giving his wife the best. When a woman earns money, she feels she doesn't need a man.
Wait, what?
In most cases, when a man earns money, he dreams of giving his wife the best.
This was not quoted by me, was it?
No. This wasn't quoted by you. This was a separate quote. No. She like, damn, I wrote that. And it says, when a woman earns money, she feels that she does not need a man. Why do you think that is?
You go first.
I definitely feel like that should not be true, but just society has pushed us to that. I feel like the household works best when the woman is acting in her true essence of a woman and being feminine, and the man is acting in his true essence of being a male and being masculine. The male is the head of the household. He is the head, the woman is the neck, and that's just the way it should be.
Should be, but some females don't look at it that way. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you answer. Go ahead. What you was gonna say?
You said a man.
I said, yeah. When a man earns money, he dreams of giving his wife the best. When a woman earns money, she feels she does not need a man.
I feel like that's too selective. Because you're only talking about dreaming of giving your wife the best. And some men don't dream that. A lot of them dream to show off because they have money.
Yes.
And women that
impress their friends.
And women that have money, when they say they don't need a man, it's not to bash a man. It's to say that no man can buy me.
Yes. You're not going to lead me with your money.
So if I have this 6-figure salary, now some women they like, I don't need a man for shit. You know, they a little bitter. Like, we going to go back to that. You need therapy, sis. You need to get through some of them traumas and talk about it. But if she's like, I don't need a man, sometimes it's just, I don't need a man to buy me. Like, you don't have to impress me with your money. Like, what's your conversation like? What's your goals like? Like, are you the type of man that I will let lead? Even though I know I can lead myself. Right. And then if a man comes into money and he does dream of giving his wife the best and everything, that is he gonna later on use that to as well make his wife feel little?
Correct. Now, if a female is so, I should say, stuck in her ways, but you know she's in good energy, as you would say, and a guy comes along and he tries to lead her, is a little hard for her to break that wall down.
No, if it's not it's not stuck in your ways if you're confident within yourself. If you know yourself, if you love yourself, if you hold yourself to a high standard, it's not being stuck in your ways. It's just that this is me. Like, I'm fine with me. I found me. I'm okay with me. Right. If you come in and you find yourself wanting to lead, if I find you to be that leader, I will let you lead. Right. But like we said, what was it, the last episode? You have to have the qualities to lead.
Yeah, give me something to sit back and let you lead. Yeah, most of y'all don't. Y'all want to lead, but then I can't trust you to lead me, and this is when shit gets conflicted, because now the woman is trying to overstep on top of the man because she doesn't trust him to lead, and then your ego is in the way because of it.
Like I said, I was gonna handle it. I handle it, nigga. You said that 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we needed that handled.
Chicks don't like waiting around. Chicks don't like waiting around. Y'all say y'all ask what question one time, it don't get done. Y'all do it yourself.
And a lot of the times, don't wait for me to have to tell you how shit should be done in the household. You should see it before I see it. Something need to be fixed. You should see it before I see it. You know, don't wait for me to have to tell you.
You drunk the last bit of milk, you should be going to get some. Like, it's simple things. And guys don't do that because they'll wait for a woman to say something and then they get mad because now you feel like you get nagged at. It's not that. It's just that, why did I see it 3 times in one day and you haven't seen it yet?
He might have been busy.
He was sitting on the couch. I don't want to hear it. And one thing I don't like is when a guy says, well, it's my day off. I don't really want to do nothing.
Why?
On my day off, I don't just sit in the fucking house. It's something to be done. There's never nothing to not be done.
Women never have a day off. We could be sick. We could be sick, dying, and we still gotta be a mom. We still gotta be the woman of the household. We still gotta do all the things we supposed to do. Y'all sick, y'all be down and out, dying in the bed, acting like the world is coming to an end.
We might drag it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta drag it out a little bit. We'll get it like this.
Y'all got kids in the house. Like, nigga, I didn't sign up to be your mother and their mother. Like, somebody gotta do something.
Yes.
What do you think is the hardest thing when it comes to when guys try to approach you?
I'm going to be really honest. Y'all going to think I'm crazy. I swear to God, guys don't try to approach me.
They must hear your podcast.
No, I'm serious. Guys don't approach me. And if it is, it's like really like, oh my God, are you serious? But most of the time, guys really don't approach me. I don't know if it's like I give off this intimidating energy or what it is.
It might be your energy. It might be like a thing like your energy is something that basically the universe is saving you from this nigga. So whatever nigga is about to approach you, your energy is like, nope.
Yeah,
it's like sending off a little beam, like, no, you're not ready for this yet.
Probably so. Guys really don't approach me, guys. I'm serious. They don't slide into my DMs. They don't.
Niggas gonna watch this, be like, all right, shit, I got it. They gonna come with their brother Malcolm, real quick.
Maybe I should have slid in last month.
They really don't.
They gonna come on the brother Malcolm thing. All right, we're gonna take a break from that because we got a second half to this. But first, we're gonna get into our 2 cents segment. So 2 cents segment is like a messy segment that we got. We actually got a 2 cents line. It's 267-648-7208 at the bottom of the screen. Like always, make sure y'all call that line. You know, people be scared to call the line. People always want to give you their drama, everything. Call the line so we can actually hear the whole story. People give you half the story. No, we want to hear the whole story. But this week, so what is it? What I got this week? This is a messy one. So a person was out cheating, right? It could be female, could be male, whatever. They were out cheating, and they get their car destroyed. Now, listen to this. It's not destroyed by a crazy ex or nothing. It just happens to be the person that did it was intended for somebody else's car, but they did theirs by mistake. It was almost like on some barbershop shit, pretty much. How do they explain that to their significant other? That's instant karma
You
number
just
one.
be
That's
honest.
a bad joint.
You said he was cheating? Or
Yes, he was out cheating. His car got messed up on some shit that by mistake. Like it was mistaken car identity, pretty much.
That was the wrong maximum.
Yeah, like basically it was along those lines. It was the wrong car.
Well, I'm pretty sure at that point, if he was out cheating, he already came up with a lie about where he was at and who he was with. So just flip it on your friend. Like,
I was out, babe. I don't know what happened.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's all you can really do. Like, babe, I don't know what happened. I was in the joint. Like, if he said he was somewhere, like, he was going to visit his mama. Why your car get messed up? Why you visiting your mama?
I think that's a bad lie to say though if you're out cheating.
Like,
But like, if he said he was just out with his friends or whatever he was doing, it's just like while I was outside, while I was in the joint, it got messed up. It's really nothing he can. There's no way he can really spin that to make it like better.
that's number one. That's instant karma. That's just bad all the way around. Like if you out, that's just not even hypothetically. It wasn't even that. Say you just out where you said you was in a house and then you hit a deer. Like you like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like what? Like you out 2 a.m. You said you was in the house sleep. Next
Remember
thing
we was talking about energies?
Yep.
And you said karma. There you go.
Yep.
You put that negative energy out into the world, lying to somebody that loves you deeply and care for you. You got that back in return.
Fuck it, cause baby, when they come running across the street,
Galloping across the street.
just fucking everything up. Like that's just the karma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that happened to me one time. I learned my lesson.
Yeah. What? You hit a deer? No, that something like that happened. You was out here walking. You toxic. Your tires got oh.
Running, and next thing you know, I basically was telling people, well, who did it? And it was like, oh no, it had been a shorty. Cause who would do that? I'm like,
That's a bad jump.
I'm making a lot and shit.
Man, you was out at a late night photo shoot. We get it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody they like their pictures. You a camera guy. You get away with a lot, nigga. That's all I was.
Like, babe, I was at a shoot. Like, what?
I was at a late night shoot. I don't know what happened.
Why I see you greasing that bitch there? Come on here.
Man, listen. Make sure y'all hit that line, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too much this week, but make sure y'all get that line because we gonna get into some shit here. So I'm gonna ease into it. Let's start this way. It say never start your relationship with sex if you want true love. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Really?
Yeah.
She sounds like she disagrees.
I disagree.
Why do you agree? Let's start there.
I agree, but statistically, you can have sex in the beginning and still find true love. But I disagree. I feel like dating is I have a thing with I don't feel like you should just like what is your like I'm trying to think of a way to explain it. If you're looking for a relationship, clearly you're looking for true love, you're looking for a relationship, why are you leading with sex in the first place? Like, why? Because you should be worried about more shit that's more important, like getting to know this person, figuring out what they want out of life, figuring out where the situation is headed. Like, it's more important shit to tackle than sex.
Yes and no. yes and no. Yeah. I mean, I think sex is pretty important too. If you think like you gonna be with this person for a long time, you don't want to be with somebody that you don't want to have sex with.
You can still want to have sex with them, but that doesn't mean you have to do it.
Just don't lead. She's saying don't.
Just don't lead with it.
Just don't lead. Yeah, you could.
So what's considered a lead with it? Like just the first night?
No, you should. There are people that do it, but no.
Don't tell me 90 days.
If you're looking to have fun,
let me with the trial period.
No, I don't really have like a set time that you should wait. But if you're looking to have fun, then yeah, you're gonna lead with sex. If you're literally looking to fall in love, to start a family, to be married, why are you leading with sex?
All right, go ahead. You want to answer it?
So I disagree because I think it all depends. Like if you. Like, okay, there are scenarios where the first night they had sex, it didn't last. And then the first night they had sex the first night and now they've been married for 10 years and they in their blissful happiness. So I feel as though leading with sex only works if you're comfortable, like with yourself. Like if you know exactly what you want out of life. Like if this is not if you're not looking for a relationship, then you don't give a fuck what you leading with, whether a date or sex. Correct. But if you're out here looking for like true love and everything like that, I don't honestly think you'll find everything you want when you're looking for it.
Okay,
feel
so
as
can
though-
I ask you a question? Okay, so you're saying if you're comfortable and confident within yourself, then you can lead with sex. But what if he's moving differently? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if he don't? What if he's moving differently?
Now, if out of that sex, now, if you have sex with this person or whatever the case may be, if you, let's say you were out here looking for a relationship and everything like that, and then you just so happen to, this is where when you're adults, you guys fucked or whatever, and he doesn't want those things. Now, whose fault was that? In the beginning, it should have been yours. Because your intentions need to be clear from the door. Like, I'm not out here. If you go straight into, like, I'm not out here looking for anything serious. Like, I'm just out here having fun. And that person is looking for something serious, that's therefore if they lead and if they continue with you. We're not on the same page already when we first started. So why would we continue to lead down this path?
But you also know guys will say anything.
Very much so.
To get what they want.
That's very much so. That is very much so.
They will tell you a whole lot of
Very
fairy
much so.
tale.
But if you, that's why I say if you're confident within yourself, it's like you pick up on energy. So you would know this is not it.
Yeah.
But if you don't know these things, then you wind up on a fucked up path for 3 years, fucking this guy, and you're not gonna lead. It's not leading you anywhere but to a bunch of insecurities and everything like that. So
y'all doing everything like it's a relationship, but without that title.
So I feel like everything should start with an intention. And to know where you stand on that. Like, are you standing 10 toes down on your intentions? Is this what you really want? Like, sis, if you really want a relationship and you standing on that, are you just going to fall for anything? Or are you just going to fall into a trap of every time starting off with sex with a guy and then it leads to nowhere? Or starting off with dates with a guy and then wind up having sex when the sex not good, but you really feeling this guy. So now how do you get yourself out of that? How do you get around it? Are y'all going to sex lessons? Like, are you trying to make it spicy anywhere? Like, how are you explaining to him,
Sex
like,
lessons?
your sex is boring, but I love you?
All right.
No, I'm not saying. Wait,
no, go ahead.
Let's get this out there. I'm not saying wait till you get in a relationship then have sex. That is not what I'm saying.
People would do that. They'll wait and wait and wait. They'll date and say, like, I'm not, like, they'll do the 90 days. I'll give you 90 days. They'll do the 90-day probation and then have sex with this person. But you don't went on dates. Y'all don't have deep conversation. Y'all could have took a mini weekend vacation, whatever the case may be, and then you have sex with this person.
And it wasn't there.
And it wasn't there. But the connection, you feel a very good connection with this person.
Now, could you stay with somebody if that was the case?
You can. I believe. I'm not sure for men, but I feel like I believe women can tweak it. Like, you can, as long as the chemistry is there.
It got to be a lot of chemistry.
Now,
in
it
it.
can
That's
be,
why you said females, because I don't know if a guy.
No, because this is what I'm saying. Let's say, okay, everybody's level of being a freak is different. Everybody's freakiness is different. Everybody have different levels of that shit.
People throw that word around. They don't even know what the fuck that is.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody has different levels of freakiness, right? So you may be with somebody and you may be into a lot of different shit that this person, you're not sure if they into or they're not into at the moment. And then once, like, as long as that chemistry there, women, we have sex most of the time, it's emotionally. So if we really feeling you and the sex may not all the way be what it should be, like, we'll still work with you to try to figure it all out. Now, I'm not sure with men.
No, men ain't doing it. We not doing that. No, we
she don't want to get on top or she don't want to work with you, like, damn.
Niggas would be right out. Like, I'm holler at you.
I'm out. No, man. No, I liked her. She was cool, but no, that shit was corny.
Niggas can't wait to be like, yo, that shit was ass, bro. Don't even waste your time.
Damn.
Keep it a bean with you. No, niggas is reckless sometimes. They be like, niggas, especially if a nigga had to wait. If a nigga had to wait and that shit was trash, oh yeah, he won't even want to. He don't want to speak to you. He don't want to see you. He don't want to even see your family member. That's the fuck. It's fucked up. I'm pretty sure the chick it's probably the same way with a chick though, to a certain extent. Like if you wait or well. How would I put this?
Now, I can't say if you it's a difference of like, say if like his dick is small and he can't have sex. It's like, whoa.
It gotta be one or the other. It gotta be one or the other.
Like you can't have you can't have a big one and then you just horrible. Like you just gonna slam this shit into me every time. It's not a thing. Yeah. And you can't have a small one walking around with big dick energy.
Yeah,
you got it. You can't do that. You gotta be like, and I would say this: a woman that knows her, knows her body and knows her shit is like golden. She is not going around telling everybody that it is.
Right.
And not just that. If you know your shit is if you know your shit is to die for, literally.
Dio. She said to die for. Yo, I never know what said. She said to die for.
Literally.
If he dies, he dies.
That's what I said. You're not gonna lead with sex knowing you want something out of something, because you know once you have sex with that person, that soul tie is going to be so intermingled.
That nigga will be at your door.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
Now, that's
He done
what
took the
I'm
mail
saying.
from the mailman because he don't want nobody else stepping on that fucking porch. I'm the mailman now. I'm the UPS man. Nigga, the delivery driver, everything.
But I want y'all men to also do better with valuing your penis the same way that we value ours.
See, that's true. Because I think some guys just be out here reckless.
Yeah, just
reckless.
stop laying your
Like
dick on the table as soon as you start talking to a girl.
Reckless.
It be like, hi.
And we create some crazy chicks. Let's put it that way. Like guys can create some crazy chicks, like, because like you said, you can have the energy and everything, and you know what I'm saying, you drop the hammer on them, then it's like, I love you. Now she ain't trying to go nowhere.
It's like, stop talking to her during sex and saying some shit you don't mean.
Yes.
Stop saying shit you didn't mean. What?
I'm going to co-sign on your car.
I heard that was called sex talk. So
Sex talk?
it's okay.
Is sex talk okay?
No.
No?
Well, certain
It depends on the
say.
circumstances.
Why would you say it in there? If y'all fucking, like, if it's a one night stand, niggas be I love you. And you just
You died.
like, bro, you know what I mean?
Nigga came right from the
Like,
bar. I love you.
No.
You're not going anywhere. You're with me now.
No.
Cut all your guys off.
Like, that don't
Yeah.
child. And then niggas talk too much.
Niggas talk too much.
Oh my God.
What's talking too much? Because my next question is going to probably lead into some shit like into the sex talk. So go ahead. What's talking too much?
Talking too much, like asking who pussy it is, and constantly asking who pussy it is, and you like that, you like this.
It's an ego boost.
It's
for
just
him.
like, shut up. You talking too much. I can't
just trying
enjoy
to
it because
figure
you
shit out.
asking me 50,000 questions. So I can't. My mind is not focusing on that. It's focusing on now. I gotta answer your question.
This shit like the SAT. You asking all of this.
Like,
You get all these questions.
I can't.
Now, since I got two females here, men, pay attention. Explain what an orgasm is, because I don't think it might sound like an elementary question, but a lot of guys don't know what the fuck it is. So I want y'all to.
A lot of women don't know.
A lot of women don't know what it is either. So break it down. Who want to break it down first, Miss Life Coach over here?
There are different types of orgasms that you can have.
There's levels to orgasm.
No, it definitely is. And the more you restrain from your orgasm when you having sex, the stronger it will be.
Child, please.
Niggas, take notes.
But
Explain it. Explain. I throw airport out the notes real quick. But go ahead, explain.
Yeah, the longer you abstain from your orgasm while you're having sex or masturbating, the stronger it'll be. You can literally abstain from your orgasm for up to like a half an hour if you wanted to. Like literally reaching that point, men too. Like when y'all about to ejaculate, holding back, keep going, holding back, keep going, holding back, keep doing that, and you'll also last longer in bed as well. But back to what orgasm is. So there are different types of orgasms. You know, you have squirting, you have which is a G-spot orgasm, you have a clitoral orgasm. And yeah, there are different ways to make yourself orgasm. I feel like all women should definitely masturbate. A lot of women don't masturbate. I swear to God, I have a lot of friends that do not masturbate.
Is that normal? Is that supposed to be normal for a female? Or just normal for both?
I think it's an embarrassment thing.
Wow.
Like it's like either they don't feel comfortable, but it's like you're not telling it to anybody. Like you doing it. It's your private. It's your private moment with yourself. And some women just don't feel comfortable.
You have to learn your body and be comfortable with your body. Like you have to, because how can you expect for somebody else to know what you want and know how can you tell somebody or teach somebody how to please you sexually when you're not okay with pleasing yourself sexually? I feel like all women should at least masturbate.
You got like a time? Like how many times? How many times a week?
2 to 3 times a week if you can. Even if you are having sex with somebody, still masturbate.
Now I'm about to say, will a guy feel a type of way if that's? I guess no. I mean,
No, No, unless you're insecure.
Yeah, I think that's an insecurity.
Because you could also bring toys into the bedroom. So
That's fine.
Leading into the next question, do toys ruin sex for females? Let's put it that way.
what do you mean?
Like, if a chick's always using a toy and then a guy comes along,
I don't think so.
no?
No.
Because
no.
I feel like the chicks be, first of all, it's a lot of promotion of these fucking toys, number one. Like, it's a whole lot of promotions, and chicks just put it out there. They had this shit sit on the windshield. That shit be all over the place. Sitting all over the place. But if a chick uses a toy too much and a guy comes along, will it make it harder on the guy?
No.
If he doing
No.
if he doing it right, no.
No, it's
I feel like they
what is it like? Your clitoris is not
burn
going
their
to be
clit out.
as sensitive anymore.
Like,
Might not be.
No.
Like you done rose yourself the fuck out.
That's just like if you beat your dick nonstop. Is it going to like?
you still gonna want to have sex with a female. It's still gonna feel different.
Yeah, this is true. But like if a female uses it right before a nigga come over, and now the nigga can't even. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, ours is not a one. Yours is usually like a one nut, and then
Yeah,
it be like
one and done. One and done.
We not a one and done.
No.
That shit can continuously go
All
until
night
it's like,
long.
all right, I'm tired.
Yeah.
That's because y'all not human. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was
Whatever you
y'all
wanna
was
call
born
it.
in different species.
Whatever you want to call it.
Niggas
But
need a minute. Oh, give me a second. Let me
Ladies, invest in the rules.
please invest in the rules. Invest in it. Listen, bring it into like
Niggas, all I'm saying
slide it
is,
into your
niggas, all I'm
sexual
saying is
stuff.
make sure y'all take care of because she gonna save you under rules and you will never get to hit that pussy ever again. Ever the fuck again, man.
Just yeah, I don't know.
Hey, whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. What does it mean when a chick is satisfied?
Sexually?
Yes. Let's start sexually first and then. Because people have different like my chick was satisfied. Like what exactly does that mean? Like some people don't. Some men don't know.
Some men don't even know when a woman is satisfied. If you
That's
really
what I'm
want to
saying.
be honest,
So
like
explain
Some
that.
niggas don't even know when she nutted and they be done and she ain't even orgasm.
you be
nothing yet.
surprised. Women fake orgasms way more than you think they do.
And it's very easy.
Super.
Very, very easy.
This is right.
Our vagina is a muscle. It literally is a muscle.
Mm-hmm.
I can tighten and loosen that muscle when I feel like it. So if I tighten it and make you feel like that is what it is, there you go. But you wouldn't know.
Make the noise with it and everything. Oh God.
Hey, niggas, we ain't never, you know what I'm saying? We ain't have a chance to help, bro.
I'm telling no, but if you want me to really be honest, I'll speak relationships. It's easier to speak that way.
Okay.
But out of your relationship, let's say out of a 5-year relationship, no, we're gonna just say a year. Out of a whole year, say y'all had sex at least 3 times a week. She has literally faked the orgasm. I swear to God, probably at least 100 times in that whole year.
Damn.
I'm telling you.
Damn. Go ahead, hang it up, fellas. Go ahead, hang that shit up, brothers. Because it ain't.
And it's not saying that the sex
Yeah, I mean,
was
listen.
bad. It's not
just
saying
that-
nothing against y'all. It's just that
You didn't get me there.
I feel like y'all be so, I don't want to use the word hype, but y'all be so like hype to think that y'all doing something when you're not. Okay, let me explain this better. Because I don't want to do this to the men. I don't. Because he looking at me like, well, what the fuck?
No, go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is, you know how y'all be so hyped to like, yeah, I'm going to make her come. Like, y'all just be so hyped. Y'all rubbing it. Y'all start getting real rough. But y'all think the rougher y'all touch it, the better it feel. Like, y'all just, I feel like if y'all would just calm down and pump the brakes and just be real easy going, it'll make the process happen. I think y'all just y'all be too eager to make us have an orgasm that it winds up not happening. And we make y'all think it happened.
And now I just scream for nothing.
Just
But the sex was still good. The sex was
So
still
is
good.
it a such thing as bad vagina then if that's the case?
Yeah.
Oh, because sometimes people will say, "Oh no, it wasn't bad vagina. You just wasn't turning the chick
I
on."
don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad vagina. I do.
Are we
No,
talking
it
about
is.
smells?
It is.
Or are we
No. I'm talking
about-
smells. I'm just
okay.
talking about overall feel. You know what I'm saying? That shit was dry.
I think she wasn't attracted to you the way you thought it was. That's not bad.
Her shit just
vagina.
can't be bad.
No, that's not bad vagina.
No, you just didn't get
You
her
didn't
there.
turn her on.
I'm not agreeing with that because I done came across a couple chicks that had bad vagina. You're not
But what
going.
made it bad?
Bro, you're not being specific.
I got
Yeah, you gotta be specific. Because you asking us like, I don't have a penis. I'm not too sure.
Like, I don't know.
that shit was one. That shit was dry. Number one, the shit was dry.
Oh, you said it was dry.
Hold on.
So if it was
Is
dry,
it safe to say you just didn't take her there?
if it was dry, then that means that you didn't turn her on. That's all I'm thinking of.
What made it bad besides it was just dry? Was it tight?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, it was loose.
So can I say,
loose.
was the chemistry there?
The chemistry was there. Yeah, it was there. I think it was. I think it was there.
Well, I don't think. Well, clearly it wasn't on her behalf.
Somebody was faking it.
Go ahead. Get on the mic, Ant. Get on the mic, Ant. Go ahead. Niggas just know. Maybe I'm just doing a bad job of explaining it. Go ahead, Ant. Go ahead.
I was having this conversation probably like 2 weeks ago. It's more so for a female wouldn't know what we like feeling. So to us, when we think, oh, that shit was corny, that shit was bad. But when I ask somebody, what does it mean when it feel like I'm just in the vagina, like I don't feel nothing.
You don't feel. You're not getting that. There we go. You're not getting that. There you go. All right.
Like I didn't been in something and be like, yo, I'm
Just
not
saying it.
feeling nothing. Like yeah, like something not.
So I would feel like that's just the chemistry isn't there.
Wait, what do you mean you're not
Oh, it's not that.
Like you just in it. Like you're not getting no sensation. You get no.
Remember how you were saying it's a muscle, right?
Yeah.
I'm in it. All right, maybe. Whoa, no, right? Hold
Nothing
on.
is like
Hold on.
succumbing to your penis. I don't
Look,
know.
listen, right? Maybe
It's hard to explain, man.
it's hard to explain, but look. I done felt where I'm like, yo, is it air? Like, is it a lot of air in here or something like that? 'Cause that's the thing, right? That's the thing, right?
Air?
Yes.
No.
So vagina don't quit?
Wait. So you were feeling air? Like it was a
Not
fucking
feeling
tunnel?
air, like more
He
like.
wasn't getting a sensation pretty much. It was you just
So
in
when
it.
you,
It was just like
when you entered, it wasn't that like damn feeling. It was just that.
Like what is this? Like we
Maybe
just,
at first,
we just
but
here. Like
after
yeah.
that, it's like I'm not feeling nothing.
I think that's a
Like to the point that you just want to get out of it. Like all right, I just want to get this over with.
that sounds.
I just don't believe you could not feel nothing.
That sounds like a chemistry. thing.
Nope.
That honestly,
What if you change the position?
I was like, I did that before. No, that's not.
I feel like that's a chemistry thing.
I mean, just like I said, like
Because if you entered it and was like, damn, then like that first moment was like shit, but then after that you was just in it and you felt nothing. Somewhere along the way, that shit just went ghost. Like that shit is just
Yeah, no, it
now
could've-
y'all is two basically
So
robots.
when that happens, do you stay hard or do you get soft?
we try to get the fuck up out of here as quick as possible.
So do you fake a nut?
Yeah, I have.
You felt something.
Yeah, I had. No, I've had. Wait, what?
No, I'm saying if you actually ejaculate, then you did feel something.
No, that don't happen.
No.
If we don't feel something, it's not happening.
It's not gonna happen.
We just done.
How you fake a nut though?
Easy. Take that condom and just, bro, dip off. What you mean? You straight you fake the nut, take the condom and straight dip off real quick.
For us,
Go ahead.
but for us, like bad vagina is more so. There's no filling walls, as niggas would say. There's no walls. Or
A chick would just come back at us though and be like, "Oh, your dick must be little."
yeah, or because everybody got different shapes and sizes. Or your vagina just too big, and my dick not just filling it up. That's it. That's all.
Your vagina's too big. She might have just had a baby.
Somebody might have been ran through. She could have been ran through.
Well, yeah.
I just need y'all to understand.
Go ahead, give her the mic back.
I just need y'all to understand that we can birth kids and vaginas can
Right.
still go back to the same size. So I want everybody to get it out their head that, oh, you've been fucking that much that your vagina is now the size of a watermelon.
I don't know. Some chicks.
No. It's scientifically, it's out of here.
I don't know.
You can
Some chicks say
birth
scientific.
over 4 kids and vagina still can go back to that normal size.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, all I'm gonna say.
If I can't nut in bad vagina.
That's it. There you go. Long story short.
Now I
Go
had
ahead,
to
go
look
ahead,
up
go
a
ahead.
diagram of vagina.
Look, this is a little TMI.
What's
but
that?
if I ran through, my man's ran through, I know another homie ran through, and we all said that shit ass.
This
that's
ass.
So wait, now I got a question. If everybody is saying they ass, why did you want to experience it yourself too?
Niggas was trying to bomb. She might have looked like something. She listen. Niggas be trying to bomb.
I'm trying to figure out.
Niggas got to try for themselves.
You say
no,
that,
but if
you
somebody,
say that,
it's the
I wanna
equivalent. It's the equivalent of somebody say, "All right, that shit was good." They like, "All right, I gotta try it out." Somebody, it's all a difference of opinions here.
Yeah.
Everybody would have had it.
Don't make no sense.
No, because listen, all right, you know why? Because somebody could have said trash because it could be like, all right, this chick, she look good. He's like, ain't no fucking way that shit is trash. So a nigga got to try for himself.
Y'all know
now the third person, that's on them. Because if you didn't listen to the first two people, the third one, that's just on you. But the first two motherfuckers, they gonna be like, all right.
But y'all also know y'all niggas be lying about a vagina. Like
Meaning
niggas will literally say, "Oh, that shit was ass."
Just so,
so
the man's
just so they mans
that nigga was hating. That nigga's a fucking hater. That mean that nigga fell in love.
And niggas won't try. Niggas won't try, and then somebody else will go and be like, "Yo, that shit wasn't ass, man. What the fuck was you talking about?"
He wasn't trying to give her up. That nigga was in love.
Like,
he told that was the nigga that had the one night stand and said, "I love you." That was that nigga. that was that nigga.
I feel as though it's like I feel like as an adult, if you're having sex with somebody and it's not doing anything for you, I don't feel like you should fake shit. I feel like you should like let somebody know.
No, dude, because the chick could get mad real quick. If a nigga is some shit,
it depends on how you say. You can't.
It depends on the relationship.
You can't sit there like if it's a one night stand. It is what it is. You ain't gonna never see that person.
No,
again.
chicks be trying to talk reckless to you.
If y'all dating or whatever the case may be, if y'all dating and y'all like having sex now, starting to have sex on a regular, and you feel as though it's not getting you anywhere or it's not doing what you thought it was gonna do, like. You need to speak up and say it. Don't sit there in her face and be like, no, that shit was ass. That shit was trash. Like, yeah, I'm going to come at you reckless because, bitch, who you talking to?
if a nigga was in it and his shit just started getting soft, a chick going to feel a type of way.
Because if a girl, if you was in front of a girl and if you was talking all that big man shit and you dropped your pen and she was like, where the rest of it? How you going to feel?
That's a bad joke. That's a bad joke. That's why you got to shut the fuck up.
If y'all having sex and she get mad because it keeps slipping out, and you feel like you was doing some big man shit, how you feel? If she stopped and said,
you got slimmy slip out. Listen, man.
She don't even want to fake it. She just like, nah, I don't keep on doing it. It's too much work.
Well, you already don't want to fuck it. Is that the case?
Yeah, true.
Your Jimmy not getting soft if you trying to fuck.
What?
Yeah. This shit like your shit just ain't gonna get soft. It's something in that particular something that was going on. You made your shit soft. Like, oh, what is like this ain't that. Like this ain't niggas get that this ain't that feeling.
It just fucked you up. I don't know.
It could be. Last question.
Because niggas be thinking they pretty. They be seeing the pretty joint. They be like automatically you think her pussy is good. It's just because she's pretty doesn't mean that shit is worth it.
Yeah, true.
Just because her ass is big doesn't mean that she like to throw that shit back.
They be the worst ones.
She might be a pillow princess and she don't want to do shit. And you gotta tap her ass twice to roll over. I'm just saying.
You gotta tap her twice.
I'm just saying.
Tap it twice. All right. So what's the top 3 things that annoy you during sex?
What's the top 30 things?
The top 3 things that annoy you during sex.
Ooh, talking too much. Talking too much.
Really?
Yes. Don't talk to me a whole lot. Just like it's like certain moments it's fine, but like I just like in the beginning when y'all just getting started. I just like to enjoy the moment. Like I really want to enjoy the moment. And if you talking to me too much or asking 50,000 questions, like you said the SATs, now I'm just like.
There's nothing worse than a chick with a fat ass that just lay there. That's disappointing. That's a disappointing thing. Like how you just laying there?
What if she just naturally has a fat ass? Who said that she was supposed to get up? Who said she was supposed to get on her? Who said she was supposed to turn over, bend over because you?
If she had a flat ass, she can lay there.
No. But it's just a certain expectation. Like yo, she gotta clap me. Like how you don't like doggy style? Like that just don't sit right.
Maybe she don't like it because she know as soon as she bend over, all niggas see is her ass,
and they probably
go ham
and nut quit.
And there was no reason. I just turned over for this good old 20 seconds, and now I'm mad. Like
niggas know not to go in that position first. What is you doing? Know yourself.
Listen,
all right, that's one thing. What's another thing? A chick that don't know how to give head. That's anything.
A nigga that don't know how to give head. Like, what are your teeth? Just like y'all don't want our teeth involved. Your teeth don't need to be involved for every aspect of it. Like a tiny, like I would say, like a soft nipple is different from you trying to chomp.
Yeah.
On my clitoris, like, bro.
Nothing.
Know the difference. That is.
That joint might be a little tough to get.
That shit like beef jerky. This is a little tough.
And it depends on the size. It definitely does depend on the size of your clitoris. Usually people with bigger clitorises come quicker and. all of that. So it definitely depends.
Dang, that was in class? You learned that in class?
No,
that's
they
a
do.
that's a
no,
fact.
seriously.
Oh, shit.
The bigger your clitoris is, the easier it is and quicker you can come. For
Oh,
sure.
shit. Just learned something. We learned a lot here today.
For sure.
contact.
Some
Learn
people you gotta pull a
You gotta pull the hood back.
yeah.
Like you working on a car, you gotta lift the hood up real quick.
Pull the hood back a little bit. Then there you go.
What else? We need one more. One more thing that annoys you during sex.
Men being too hype.
And too rough.
But the roughness comes from the eagerness of y'all trying to make us come thinking that y'all doing
Man, we
something.
be behind that John dancing. You kidding
Just
me?
slow down.
Niggas be doing that behind that John.
Slow down.
I got a bonus question. Why don't niggas like get into foreplay?
That's what I was about to say. Slow down. A lot of the times y'all just think that
I can't speak for other niggas. I
that you know, it's just supposed to magically get wet. Just because your dick just automatically be hard does
Just get
not
it.
mean.
So if a nigga say get it hard, that's automatic
Like,
turn off.
It's not a faucet. It's not a faucet.
It's
It
not a
doesn't-
faucet.
It don't just go like.
And then a lot of the times y'all think it's wet, and how can I say this? It's levels to wetness. It is. It's levels to
It's
wetness.
there's a lot of levels to
It's
day.
levels to no. It really is because y'all sit here and y'all like the first stage of wetness that you feel is not the initially last. You know when a vagina is really wet when the wetness is somewhat. How can I say this without sounding too out of pocket? No, it's yes. When you can go like this,
And
that's when you have literally reached the maximum of wetness she can get. But most of the time, y'all don't let it build up to that point.
They be done nutted. Now we out of. Now you go hear that room.
You literally should at least do a good 15 minutes of foreplay, like literally. But y'all don't have the time to do 15 minutes of foreplay. Y'all not gonna do it.
Yeah, you ain't just doing that for just. Well, obviously, I was about to say you don't want to just give anybody foreplay. You don't just give anybody that type of foreplay. Wait a minute.
But
now.
no, if you literally let it build up to at least a good 15 minutes of foreplay, the outcome will be so rewarding.
You'll
This is
actually
great.
feel it, you guys.
This is great. This is why we glad that we got you on, man. We listen, man. Shit got wild. We like this. This gonna be a good episode, right? Can't wait for this episode to drop. This gonna be a good one right here, man. So what's next for you? Hill says Hill. Where you want to take that? You just keep.
Hill, I just want to be able to help the women achieve the shit they need to achieve.
Niggas watch too. I want y'all to listen to her podcast too, because y'all gonna get some energies.
No, but the men, it'll be good for y'all because I be talking about a lot of shit that y'all may not know or think that y'all know and y'all really don't know, and it could be very informational. It's not just all about women. It's definitely about men healing things that y'all need to heal and working on shit y'all need to work on.
Well, appreciate you coming through. Give them your socials if you want to.
My Instagram is _akilo, AKILO_. You can also follow Hill Sis Hill Podcast _ at the end. Hill Sis Hill Podcast is available on Apple and Spotify. So tune in every Monday.
And to wrap it up, I guess overall, usually ask give the wrap up. We're just gonna say keep those energies. You know what I'm saying? Keep those good energies, man.
Keep those good energies.
Definitely. Like we always say, man, common sense ain't always too common. So put a little bit more smarts in the world. Once again, like we say, thank you for coming through.
No problem.
And on that note, it's the Bull Vance.
Make it make sense.
Holla at y'all.
Make it, baby. Make it make sense. Come on, make it make sense. Come on, make it, baby. Make it make sense. Come on, make it.